I'm Fran, a flight attendant with a love for coffee and a good thrift find. When I am not up in the sky, I am working on my small business, exploring new places, and sharing it all with y'all here. So I actually didn't get a chance to do a proper intro like I wanted to this morning. Things were a bit chaotic. I was in line waiting for my coffee when I spotted my coworker that I was going to be on the trip with in the back of the Starbucks line, and she spotted me right away, came up to me and told me that she had left her phone on the hotel shuttle and wanted to use mine to see if she can get a hold of the shuttle company. So everything was pretty much go, go, go since then. And once we got on the plane and everything, I didn't have a chance to chat with you guys. So we're here. And by here, I mean Phoenix, Arizona. Today, I am on an actual trip. I am starting a 4-day trip, which I cannot tell you guys the last time that I was on a day trip, let alone a multi-day trip like this one. I know if you saw my video from last week, you saw that I had an unexpected layover in the Dominican Republic. This one is a planned trip. I fully knew that I was going to be laying over here in Phoenix for this trip. If y'all know me, y'all know that I am a red eye girly, which means I prefer to just work the overnight flights that everyone is typically asleep during, and I don't work during the day. Like, I can't tell you the last time I worked during the day. So getting up this morning was hard, y'all. Like, it was rough. For starters, I am just getting over like a little sinus congestion. And I didn't sleep very well last night. Hence the reason why I had to make sure that I got coffee this morning. And once we got on the plane and everything, the captain said that we had a flight time of 5.5 hours, which was to be expected. However, it snowed last night in Boston, which meant that the plane that we took out this morning sat overnight, so we had to get de-iced. So our entire block time ended up being just over 7 hours, which is absolute bonkers. I could have flown from Boston over to London or Dublin in less time. Absolutely crazy. So my plan for today is to find some good coffee, find a thrift store, do a little mural street art sightseeing, and get some really good food. I'm craving Mexican food, but I'm honestly open to pretty much anything. On this trip, it's just me and another flight attendant because our other 2 flight attendants are part of a different trip. So I think I'm pretty much going to be solo dolo on this trip as far as exploring and stuff, which is totally fine. I'm totally okay with exploring and hanging out by myself. This job has definitely taught me that. So yeah, I thought I would take you guys along with me to see what kind of shenanigans we can get into here in Phoenix. Hello y'all. So I am officially back in the room. I thought I would kind of catch y'all up and tell you how the day went. So went to get coffee first. It was okay. It was kind of dragging, so I just needed a little bit of caffeine to get me going. Then we stopped by a thrift store. Honestly, I forgot just how expensive thrift stores outside of North Carolina actually were. I'm not really used to like West Coast prices, so I ended up not really picking up anything, which is fine. Like, I actually don't have much room in my suitcase anyways. Did end up finding the Mexican food that I wanted. It was delicious. Almost everything I ordered was actually on a happy hour menu, so I ordered quite a bit, which I'm sure you guys saw. No, I did not eat everything. I ended up taking most of it to go. I'll probably get hungry later. If not, then I've got food for tomorrow, so it's not a huge deal. But I'm used to like East Coast Mexican food, so their level of spice is completely different than the spice level over here on the West Coast. So my sinus is running and my eyes watering for most of the meal, but it was still very, very good. Highly recommend it. After dinner, that I would just stop by a grocery store and pick up some tea that I was out of, and some ice cream to kind of have a little self-care evening back in my hotel room. Picked up some ice cream, and tomorrow morning our van is actually at 10:45, so I get to sleep in a little bit tomorrow, which is wonderful. As this winter weather is wreaking havoc on my skin, so we're gonna take care of ourselves on this layover. That is pretty much the plan for tonight. I may do a little reading, or I may just kind of zone out and see if there's a good movie or something on TV, but I am so excited to just jump into bed, have my little ice cream, and just relax. This was the morning after the tragic American Airlines flight and Black Hawk helicopter crash. Events like this are a sobering reminder of how unpredictable this job can truly be. Every time I step onto a plane, I know my role goes beyond assisting passengers. Safety is always the top priority. We train extensively for emergencies, hoping that we never have to use that training, but moments like these always hit close to home. The aviation world is small, and when something happens, we all feel it. Even if we didn't personally know those involved, we grieve for them, their families, and the crews who experienced it firsthand. It is a reminder of the trust passengers place in us and how we, in turn, rely on each other as a team. Stories like these make me pause. They make me think about my own flights, my crew, and the passengers I've helped. But they also reaffirm why I chose this career. Despite the risks and unknowns, there's something truly special about this job. The connections, the places, and the moments that we're a part of. If you've been feeling uneasy about flying lately, I get it. But I also want to remind you that so many people, flight attendants, pilots, ground crews, air traffic controllers, work tirelessly to make every flight as safe as possible. This industry is built on trust, dedication, and a deep love for what we do. I don't have all the answers, but I do know that every time I put on my uniform, I carry a responsibility that I don't take lightly. To my fellow aviation family, let's keep looking out for one another, supporting each other, and remembering why we do what we do. Hey y'all, so I haven't checked in a bit, but we are officially in New York City. So we did the flight from Phoenix over to JFK, and the flight was super fast compared to yesterday's flight. It was only about 4 hours and 15 minutes. So the flight was great. Everyone was really nice. We got lots of compliments actually from the passengers, just, for being a really cool crew. So you can probably tell I'm wearing my same sweater from yesterday, but I only packed 2 sweaters for this trip. And I have some plans that I'd like to do tomorrow, so I'm gonna wear my other sweater for that. But my crewmate that I'm on my trip with actually wanted to grab a drink and a little snack this evening, so we are heading out now. I'm gonna meet him in about 10 minutes downstairs to see if we can find a cute little pub or something just to have a drink and a little snack or something, since we've got about 22 hours here, I believe. So it's about 8:30 right now, and we don't leave tomorrow until about 4:30. I think we have a 4:30 p.m. van. So we have a good chunk of the night and a good chunk of tomorrow. So we have our coffee for the day. I had all these plans for things that I wanted to do in New York, and because the weather is not the best, as you can probably see outside, I'm having to scrap some of those plans. However, I did get coffee, which was the most important thing for the morning. And I am waiting now for my crewmate to come down, and we're gonna go have brunch at a local diner. So I'm really excited and very hungry, so I can't wait for that. So our van time's at 4:25, and it's just after 11 now. So we have a little bit of time. I'm gonna see what all I can do after brunch, but honestly, like I said, with the weather being the way it is, I'm totally okay with just having a little bit of a lazy day, and probably, so I might get some crochet done when I get back to my room, and then maybe take a little bit of a nap before tonight because tonight we have a very long night. So we're doing a red-eye turn tonight. We're going from New York to Phoenix and then Phoenix back to Boston. So we'll land back in Boston tomorrow at about 7 a.m. So it's gonna be a long night. Hi guys, so we are back in the room. It is about 3 o'clock right now. I've got to get ready for work here in just a little bit, but I wanted to do a quick Trader Joe's haul. We stopped by right after brunch that was around the corner from the diner that we were at, so I picked up some toiletry items that I haven't been able to find at my local Trader Joe's, and a couple of things for our red-eye turn tonight. So I thought I'd show you guys what I got. All right, so first up is this, it says organic sparkling elderberry and pomegranate apple cider vinegar beverage. I haven't seen this one yet at my local Trader Joe's. It's a little higher on the carbs, but it's only 35 calories, no fat, super low on sodium. But it has the elderberry juice, which I really like. I'll probably end up putting a little bit more of my personal elderberry syrup in it. It says organic pomegranate, organic grape juice, and organic natural flavors. Not sure what that means, but it sounded pretty good, and I think it'll be really good for your gut as well. So I'm gonna have this tonight for my red eye. Oh, it says sparkling water, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar per serving, and flavors of apple, elderberry, pomegranate, and grape. So I don't know, it looks pretty good. I'm excited to try this one tonight. I also picked up this one. It says something spritzy, a sparkling beverage. It's pineapple and orange juice with ginger juice as well. I think this will be good for just probably tomorrow post red eye, but I haven't seen this one yet at my local Trader Joe's, so I like pineapple. Thought I'd give that a try. I've been really bad about drinking water on this trip, so I'm definitely feeling very dehydrated. So I picked up an organic coconut water. I am completely out of my rose water facial toner. This is my absolute favorite one from Trader Joe's. Mine has yet to restock this one, so I just picked up 1 bottle, hoping by the time, you know, I get back home and stuff, they'll have restocked it so I can pick up a couple more, but this one is my go-to facial toner. I feel very hydrated after using it. I picked up a couple of the hand sanitizers. I got the lavender and their grapefruit and lemon one, which are really nice. Their rose oil moisturizing cream. I go through this stuff like crazy, constantly washing my hands, especially at work, and stuff in my hands get super duper dry because the hand soap that we've got on the plane is super drying. So this is the only stuff that I can use that doesn't make me feel very dried out and just very moisturized. So definitely recommend this one. And I think honestly it's probably the same as this one. They were both right next to each other. So definitely recommend that if you are in the market for a hand lotion. I think it was like $3.99 or something stupid cheap. And then I've been seeing everyone talk about these chopsticks. So they're supposed to be like super high in protein. It says each one's about 10 grams. The turkey one's about 12. It's got no sugar, super low calories, and grass-fed beef. This one's antibiotic-free turkey. So they're supposed to help you feel fuller for much longer. And they're just a really good staple to have in your lunchbox. So I'm gonna give them a try because I did not actually get too many protein snacks for my red eye tonight. And I prefer not to eat a whole bunch of junk. So I feel like if I have these, it'll hold me over until we finish tomorrow and I can get home and get a proper breakfast. When I'm feeling a little snackish, I will try these. This is the chili lime flavored pork rinds. So they're basically no carb, super low calorie, a little high on the sodium, but low fat, no carbs, and pretty good protein. So I figured that would be a really good snack for the red eye tonight. And then something else that's really fun is I always forget Trader Joe's has like this whole section of just greeting cards. So they're only 99 cents and they're done by a lot of local artists. So I just picked up a bunch to kind of have, because I'm those people that forgets, like, you know, birthdays and like special events and stuff. So I like to be able just to grab a card whenever I forget something, or if I'm running low on time or something, and I'll have a card ready to go. So I picked up a couple of really fun designs, and then a couple for like friends and stuff for like Valentine's Day. So yeah, that is pretty much my Trader Joe's haul. Not anything super exciting. I still have some stuff in my lunchbox for my turn tonight. That is pretty much my haul for today, but I have to start getting ready here in just a couple minutes. Tonight, I think I mentioned we're working from JFK to Phoenix and then Phoenix to Boston all today. So it's going to be about a 10, 11, almost 12 hour duty day. So it's gonna be a very long night. But if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I am a red eye girly. So that is typically what I do anyway. So I'm used to it. I'm used to being up all night. I'm a night owl in my regular life, so I don't think I'm gonna struggle too bad tonight. But my crewmate, on the other hand, may have a little bit harder of a time. I have things with me to kind of keep me occupied. I've got a couple of books that I've started that I can read. I, of course, brought my crochet with me so I can do that. I didn't end up actually doing anything on this layover crochet-wise like I wanted to, but that's okay. I didn't really have too many plans for today, just kind of going with the flow, but brunch was a lot of fun. The food was delicious. I definitely would do another layover back here in New York, maybe in the spring when it's a little bit warmer. But otherwise, it's been a really great trip so far. I've been gone now for 5 days, which is a really long time for me. I don't like to be gone for more than like 2 or 3 days at the most, and I've been gone for 5 now. So I miss my babies. I'm ready to get home. Well, my fur babies. I'm ready to get home and ready to sleep in my own bed. As exciting as, you know, layovers and stuff are, nothing beats sleeping in your own bed and just having your own stuff. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later if I can. Otherwise, we'll catch up here in a bit. Thank you all so much for coming along with me on these layovers. I love getting to share little moments from the places that this job takes me. If you made it this far, y'all are the absolute MVP. Let me know in the comments where you think I should explore next. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd love to have you here for the next adventure. See y'all next time. Bye.